You know, I can still remember. There's certain like events over the time of streaming that like I still remember vividly, or watching other people. You know, like. How long did you work before sending a message? Wolf 6? I have no idea. You've been following since 2016? What? You've been following since 2016? Excuse me? That's insane. Hey, chat, let's look at that wiper motor, okay? Wolf 6, I didn't know that. Dang, bro. It's just been a hot minute, right? I got you started in farm sim. Lit. You know, I didn't realize, chat. Y'all know who I'm about to talk about. Mr. Matt, the Grain Arcade. I forget what game he originally found me from. Or maybe it was Farm Sim, but like, he credits me for like getting him into Farm Sim, which is crazy to think about. And Trent, you are like wild man in the thing, aren't you? It's crazy. Capskin Marshall will catch you. Good lord. We like, I think that's insane that like he credits me for getting him into Farm Sim. It's actually insane to me. But yeah. I think it's crazy, Jet. Alright. Back across the map. Actually, it's not a bad run. You cross the water, go south, go through that other cell point, through the train cell point, and you're like there. It's not bad at all. Too bad. Out a cow. There's a lot of people that came from that series, Rob. A lot of people. A lot of people came from that series. Yeah. A whole lot of people that came from that one, man. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Kind of crazy. But sometimes, you guys know, I talk to another streamer. You know, I'm not going to name names. You guys know. And we'll talk about, like, different people. Like, did they come from this community or, like, that community, right? Because we talk about, like, how cool it is that our communities have kind of blended, which is awesome. You know, it's great. It's like a proud streamer moment, you know, that you guys, you know, have jumped ship or jumped back and forth, you know, whatever you want to call it. And Vigorous Bull, your name came up the other day, and I was like, nah, he totally, I know you came from here, but like, you didn't really say anything until I feel like you started talking over there. I don't know, it was kind of a cool thing. Kind of interesting the way it all works out, you know. Kind of interesting. I would not have known, Vigorous Bull, that you know, lurked for as long as you did before you started talking, you know. We're looking for farm sim content on the channel. I'm sorry, Doug. I mean, thank you. That's a smart one. Way back in 15. Dang. What did we say? How to make fast money? Do we have a video for that? I don't know if we did. Not sure. Yep, we're on the French map, guys. On the French map. We're making okay money considering how much silage is actually in one of these trailers. I know it's not the right time of year to be selling silage, but we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Sarge is coming down the road with his giant tires. You know, make it through the sell point over here, Sarge, or you have to drive around it?
I weaved around the building, just in case.
I go right through it. You learn to push the trees in the lake. That was such a Farm Sim 15 thing, wasn't it?
Well, you could even place the trees inside the lake too.
Yeah. Yeah, remember when you would, like, on Westbridge Hills especially, I did this a lot. Because you could place fully grown trees. You would place them right by the cell point. You know, I'd always place them by the cell point and sit there with the buffalo or the Scorpion King. And I'd cut them down right into the cell point and just place more. Cut them down right in there. Place more, cut them down.
Like on Bjorn, I would just plant it in the lake, chainsaw it, and just keep on, and just come along with the stump grinder.
I'll say the worst part was stumping. That was by far the worst part, was stump grinding and all that. That was, man, memories right there. Memories right there, biggest bull, dang. Holy cow. I can remember many hours doing that. Actually, now you're getting me thinking about our first Farm Sim server that we ever had was on 15. You think you found us while you were at the truck in Alton? Wow. And little did you know at the time, Bert, that, like, you know, Alton's not that far away from where we live, you know? That's kind of crazy to think about. Like, you're really, you know, not that far away. It's crazy. Crazy. I believe everybody pushed trees in the water, probably, yeah. That was kind of like one of those viral things about 15. Once everybody, like, realized you could do it, it's like, oh, yeah. Everybody tried it at least once, right?
That was like the soybeans of 22.
Right? Yeah, instead of there's good money in beans, it's there's good money in pushing trees in the pond. That's really what it should have been for 15. Good money in pushing trees in the pond. Oh, man. We made you laugh, and then here comes Casey, man. You know, I know there was a lot of drama in Bird. I know you were around for it, like when the stuff went down with my brother. But we did for a long time there. We made some awesome content together, all of us, you know? We really did. Those were the days.
Yulebury just resubscribed for 2 months. There's good money in banks.
Yuleberry, thank you so much for resubbing for 2 months. How you doing today? I do appreciate it. Hello and welcome in. Audio's improved a lot. Just a lot big, Galactic. Yes. Just a smidge, Galactic, yeah. Never looked back since the last FS19 map. Dang. That's crazy. That's crazy. We did. Before it, like, turned toxic between us, like, on a personal level, we made some fantastic content. And, like, you know, we really did make some great content.
Galactic 2 just resubscribed for 39 months.
Yo, Galactic! Yuleberry, hello, by the way. Welcome. Galactic, thanks for resubscribing for 39 months at tier 3. Did you just upgrade, or have you been tier 3 for a minute? I don't even know, man. I do appreciate it, though. Either way, thank you so much for that. Holy Hannah Montana. Hey, chat. Just upgraded. Galactic, GG's, thank you. Appreciate it. JC coming in with a 45-month resub as well. JC, thank you, buddy. Much appreciated, dude. It is evening for Yuleberry. And what's up with the name chase, by the way? That's Moggy Scott, right? You changed your name just to... you changed your name and you're throwing me off, bro. Throwing me off, man. It is evening.
Farmin just gifted 20 subs.
What? What?
Yes, I recovered it.
Oh, you changed the Master Steam Discord, etc. Guys, GG's to JC. Thank you so much, JC, for the 20 gifted subs. Chat, if you're one of the 20 lucky recipients of a sub from Mr. JC, please thank him in the chat. I would greatly appreciate that. I see there's some follows coming in, or at least a follow as well. Thank you so much for that. JC, thank you, buddy. Unexpected, as always. Thank you so much. Very kind. Diving into grapes for the first time. You can put them on a just blood field. Anything special? Not really. I don't know. I'm not a good grape farmer. I'm not really the one to ask.
We usually don't do grapes here in America.
We did grapes and olives on our first map, and well, I think 90% of the time we just forgot about them. So, I just got. I think the timing on that. I just said I just kind of, and then you let that go. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Galactic, thanks for the biz dog. Appreciate you, dude. JC with 20 gifted, though. Holy cow. I had Taco Bell yesterday, Bert. What's it to you? I had me some Baja Blast. Really good, too.
Did you see Shane had some of that, too?
I did. How long have I been streaming? What?
I said he didn't do as good of a Hank
No,
Hill
he didn't do a
impression.
Hank Hill at all. No. How long have I been streaming? Exclamation point first? I want to say I always figure I'm really bad at dates. I'm going to be a terrible husband someday, hopefully. Dates and names.
Farmin just resubscribed for 45 months.
Wait, what? JC, you just resubscribed again? How do you do that? How do you resubscribe a second? Or did it just catch up? I think it just caught up. I think, okay, JC, thank you again, buddy. Appreciate you. So guys, I started streaming back in 2014. I got into content creation kind of because, well, so like I always wanted to do a podcast. Okay? I always wanted to do a podcast, like way back in the day. I was really into listening to a couple like comedy type podcasts. And no, there's no ballpark. It's right there.
Is that what you were doing?
No, Doug, thank you. Oh, look at Carson's things catching up on JC's gift subs. Carson's thing just caught up. He always says his is so much better because it's so much faster. Ha, Carson. Mine was first. Anyway, I got into content creation because I always wanted to be a podcaster. I always thought podcasting was cool. This is years before like podcasting really took off like it is now. Doug, thanks for the 10 bits, dog. Appreciate you. And my one brother and I, like my brother's 2 years older, like we looked into it. Like we didn't know anything, you know, we didn't know anything about anything. And I guess we like kind of didn't do it because like, excuse me, getting choked up over here. We didn't even know like what equipment we would need to buy, like microphones and a mixer, like any of that stuff. We just kind of never got into it, but I always kind of wanted to. And then I was watching a lot of like farm YouTubers there for a while, and it was like, man, this is kind of like, if they could do it, why can't I do it? And my brother that used to make content with me, like we started together, he'd gotten divorced, and my other brother realized that like he needed to kind of step in and like give him something to do. So like every Saturday night for a couple of years there, we would go to either one of their houses and like play video games as a group. All of us, like a couple of us brothers, and then like a couple of my buddies got involved, and like other people, just it kind of became a thing where like there were a lot of us that got together and like would play video games every single Saturday night. Guys, thank you so much for the hype train. I do appreciate you. JC, thank you, buddy, for all the gifted subs. Very much appreciated. Let me know if you guys got any emotes. Clash, I got one. Let's go. Yeah, Bert, I know. I'm telling a story over here. Sorry. And so it kind of chilled out then for a while because like my one brother moved away. Lord was the one. He moved away. And then we just started going to my other brother, the one that got divorced, Mike's house. We just started going to his house like every single Saturday. It just became a thing in the family. Saturday nights, we're hanging out with the boys playing video games. And it was every single Saturday. It was a ton of fun. I mean, we had a good time with it. Well, then it kind of became less of a thing because like his two stepsons kind of were busy with life, getting a little bit older, you know, and kind of just they weren't there all the time. And so then it kind of just became like me and him playing video games every Saturday night. And it's like, okay. So then it was like we should record this, you know, like let's do something with this other than just sitting here and playing video games. Let's do something with our time. And so we started like kind of looking into like equipment and stuff, and we bought some what did we buy first? Right? It does happen, Frogman, it does. We bought not an Elgato. We bought a HD PVR 2 or something it was called from HAUT-BEYLERON. That's what it was. It was a HAUT-BEYLERON HD PVR 2. I still have it somewhere. That was our first HDMI like capture device we ever had. The thing was terrible. In its day, it was great. It was like the best one out there. That was like our first piece of equipment we bought. We had some really cruddy laptops that we like, you know, were able to use. And we started playing off Xbox 360 and recording just basically any game that we could. Yeah, it was a game capture. Yeah, HDMI capture device, basically. We literally just started recording any game that we could put on an Xbox. From demos. The Xbox 360 had demos. We had a series we called Demo Mania. And we would literally just play anything we could download. Make a video of it, put it on YouTube, and just see what happened. The first game that actually kind of started getting a little traction for us was Deadliest Catch Alaskan Storm, the crab fishing game. That was our first game that like got a little traction. There's actually still people that watch that series and leave comments and stuff, and it cracks me up every time I see one. Because that's from like, you know, 2013, 14, somewhere in there. And yeah, so we just basically started throwing stuff at the wall to see what would stick. And you know, if a video got some traction, well, we'd play more of that game. And that was Deadliest Catch for us for a while there. That was like our bread and butter of our YouTube channel. And then my one nephew was like, hey, have you guys heard of this farming game? And I was like, what? Farming game? I'll have to look at that. And I think I watched like a trailer of the game or something, and it was Farm Sim 13. Or not Farm Sim 13, it was like Farm Sim 09. Something like that. And we tried playing it, but like our computers at the time wouldn't handle it. Of course, it wasn't on console. But once 13 came out for Xbox, it was on. Yeah. Once it came out for... Farm Sim came out for Xbox 360, it was on. You were young when the game came out. It was so much fun. It was. That game was fun. Deadliest Catch was a really good time. Yeah, so once Farm Sim came out, 13 came out, like, it was on. And we started pumping out content. It started taking off for us and started doing better than our Deadliest Catch stuff. And then after a while, it was like, you know, we're making all these videos, which is great. We used to put out 2 to 3 videos a day every single day of the week. Like, we used to pump out the content. We'd get together every single Saturday. Like, for years, this was our life. Every single Saturday, we'd go to his house. We had, like, all of our studio stuff set up over there. We would stream, or sorry, no, we would record. This is before streaming. We would record from like say noon to 5, take a dinner break, and then be back recording from like 6:30 or 6 to like literally 10 o'clock at night. And that was every single Saturday for years and years and years. Like literally a couple years. And we would pump out all these videos. I would actually, at first he did all the editing. And then he was only getting like 2 videos edited a week because he worked a real job. I was cutting grass at the time. I had free time. So finally I was like, bro, give me all the videos. I will edit. It used to take us like 30 hours to render a video because our computers were so bad. But I didn't care, you know? No conveyor system. When we have Trent and a loader, we're good. We really don't have that much silage. We only have like 300,000, so. But yeah.
978,000.
Okay, we had like 1 million. Yeah. Nice, Dan. Nice with the beans. Very nice. We got beans in our field. We'll be harvesting here in a little bit. We found the first video. You watched Bajorn Home episode 10 was your first video. Wow. That's crazy, Vigorous Bull. Those days, they were good days. Yeah, Trent is the conveyor system, Zach. Exactly. Trent is the conveyor. But yeah, so basically we just like would record and record and record, and then I would take like the whole week to render everything. I actually, at one time, I had 2 laptops on my desk and then a 27-inch monitor. One of these I still have. I set up like a render station basically in my bedroom on a desk, and I would edit everything on one computer and then transfer the edited like the temp file to the other PC because the PCs were identical, the laptops, and did most of my rendering on one machine, but of course I would render on both. And the program I used at the time, well, actually I started on Windows Movie Maker, which I don't miss those days. Not at all. And then when we made the upgrade to go to being able to capture 2 Xboxes at the same time, so we could play things like Minecraft together. And then I would, in editing, I would basically edit between my screen or his screen, which upped my edit times dramatically. It used, we're talking hours to make a video because I didn't know what I was doing. I had to learn a program. I had no clue, you know. I literally YouTubed how to edit videos in that specific program I was using. And I self-taught myself completely. And the cool thing was with that program, you could open multiple like instances of the same program. So you could have like 10 windows of the same program running. So I would always try really, really hard to get that done, like get a whole bunch of videos edited. And then I would just hit render and hit render and hit render. Every video I would get done, I would just tell it to render, and well, it got to them eventually, you know. Of course, the quality was not what it is today at all. As far as like the quality of the video, the actual physical quality of the video and stuff is a lot higher today, of course. But yeah, I was a render machine back in those days. That's just what I did, man. I would just get up, edit videos, hit render, and just get them all done. And then the following week, I would take the laptop back over to his house the following Saturday. And I actually had a dock over there. I would just set it on the dock. And then everything was networked. We had a 32 port switch that we eventually installed over there. We had wall Ethernets everywhere and stuff. And so I could just plug in. He would plug in on his laptop. He did all the uploading at the time. And then later on, I guess I started doing a bunch of uploading from here because it just kind of made sense to upload stuff from here too. Like, why not, you know? But for years there, we did all the recording together. I did all the editing, and then he did all the uploading and stuff like that. It was years like that. The old spiderwebs, yeah. And then actually when we got our first PC, which we called it the Beast, it was our first desktop PC that we ever had. My brother that works down in Georgia, lives in Georgia, his company had some like spare PC parts sitting on a shelf. And one day he just went to his boss and he's like, hey, I'm going to send this motherboard and processor to my brothers. They're like doing this thing. They're struggle busting, you know, they're trying to like produce this content. And they're like, you know, we didn't really want to throw too much money at this whole thing because we didn't know if it was going to work. And so he just like sent us a motherboard and a processor. It was like an i5. And we got it and we bought RAM and we bought, you know, the rest of the stuff to make it all work. I had a PC case from an old PC, so we didn't have to buy that. And we put it all together, and there was something wrong with the motherboard or the CPU, and it didn't work. So we ended up shipping it back to him in Georgia. And I don't know, he probably could get in trouble for this. I don't think he ever told his boss. But he took the one that didn't work and put it back on the shelf at work. Okay. And then sent us an i7. It was like an early Jed i7. It's like a 4790 or something. I don't even know what it was, but it was an early i7. And much better than the i5 that we originally had. And he didn't want like any money or anything for it. I think we paid him for shipping is all we did. And then we built out a computer around that, you know, RAM and power supply and everything, which, like I said, I had the case, I had the power supply, so we didn't have to buy any of that. So we called that computer the Beast. That was our very first desktop computer for Puma Plow. And that computer would render in like, it would do a 20-minute video in like 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, the Beast lives, yeah. It would render a 20-minute video in like 3 to 4 hours, as opposed to like 30 hours on the laptops. And I was an editing machine on that thing. You know, I would get stuff. It was great. That CPU, I bet that thing rendered a couple thousand videos for us. Because I've got several thousand videos between the two YouTube channels, and that machine was responsible for a lot of them. It really was. So I actually still have that machine. I've always wanted to just take the processor out, take the chip out, and like put it in a little shadow box or something, and just get rid of the rest of the PC because I just don't care about the rest of it. But I still have it. It's down in the basement, just collecting dust, you know. But that's okay. And then I actually used that one. That PC was involved in my first 2 PC setup, actually. After things went south with my brother, I went over and took a bunch of the gear from his house, and we had 2 PCs over there, but one of them was a AMD, not knocking AMD, but it was like a super low end at the time AMD, and it barely even ran like Farm Sim 15. So I never even hooked that computer up over here at the house. Well, I did once, but that was for another reason. Ended up getting rid of that PC. And then the quote good PC that we had at the time, because we had purchased PCs, basically 2 PCs, and had Xboxes and the whole thing. The quote good PC at the time, then I used that as my everything PC, and I was like, you know what, I want to try this like 2 PC thing, because I had all the gear. I didn't have to buy anything. Because I had, you know, mixer and HDMI capture and all that stuff. And then once it the quality, I was trying to push quality at that PC just couldn't handle anymore. That's when I like told Chad, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna like, I want to build a PC. I want to build my first PC, you know. And I remember this day like forever. I was sitting on stream just kind of talking about, like, you know, I'd priced out parts and stuff. Thanks for that follow, by the way. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going? And it was basically like, you know, I'd priced out stuff, but, you know, based on like the current at that time, this is years ago, at the current, like what I was making on Twitch, I was like, you know, in like 3 months, I'll be able to like buy all the parts, you know. I was like, you know, I'll just save up money and buy them slowly over time. And it's not a big deal because I was an affiliate on Twitch at the time, and, you know, had a few subs and getting a few bits and stuff, and let's just put it this way, this chat, or the people that were here at that time, some of you guys are still here, I had enough that night to buy every part that I needed. You know, I was never asking for money, but people went and did very kind things for me, you know. And I just remember being like so proud of being able to buy my first, like, the parts from my first PC, the one that, you know, after I took over Puma Plow and everything. I just remember being so proud of that. And that's actually still the case that I stream out of today. That's still the same streaming PC. The power supply is the same. Or no, sorry, I built the gaming PC first. I built the gaming PC first, and I used that other PC for the stream PC. So it's still the same power supply that I bought then, and it's still the same case. And I've upgraded all the parts since then, but that is, I've built all my PCs on my kitchen table. Actually, fire. Yeah. Or no. I built both of these PCs on my kitchen table, yes. And then when I upgraded them out here in the garage on like a plastic table. Yeah. Yeah, that was the one. Let's see, I built that before my mom got sick, yeah. And then the stream PC came on when mom was sick, because I remember, I don't know if she was sick then or, no, she wasn't sick then. It was before she got sick. But I remember messing with the PC while she was sleeping in my living room. I do remember that. That was before she got sick. Never mind. Howdy, how's it going? Welcome in. So that was just like a half hour of memory lane chat. You're welcome. So in other words, I've been making content for over 9 years, and I'm the old man of the internet, and kind of getting old and grouchy. I try not to be that grouchy. People just bring it out of me, like last night. It just happens, you know? Throwing it out there, chat. People just bring the grouchiness out of me sometimes. But I try not to let it bother me, chat. At the end of the day, I love what I do. I'm proud to do what I do. Glad to raise money for charity. You know? I think we're full over here, boys. We are. Bunker, or the BGA's full. I think. Or did I just miss the trigger? Never mind, we're not full. I missed the trigger, my bad. It's not going to tell me, because we don't want it, right? Yeah. I hope that all made sense, Jet. Right, man, thank you. I have no plans on stopping. This is my calling, you know. This is a dream come true of a dream I didn't know I had. I absolutely love what I do, and I wouldn't trade it for, you know, maybe like one of those like overwater things in Bora Bora. But beyond that, I don't know that I would trade this for anything, you know. I love what I do. I really do. Really am all about it. You missed some of that? Can I repeat? No. Your Farm Sim 22 is downloading. New player to Farm Sim. Congratulations. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to come in this chat. Do a search. Oh, now you're full? Yeah, you are. Feel free to come in this chat at any time and ask a question. If I don't know the answer, somebody in here will. Even if we're not playing Farm Sim. In the last year, you made all those upgrades? Dang. 3 monitors, though? Very nice. Not even for... Yo, Squirrely Dan, Klondike bars are not that good. Prove me wrong. You played 19? 19. Awesome. Hey, James. Not talking about that. Shh. You don't talk about that kind of stuff here. We'll talk about it. No. That's a no topic. Just saying. Alright, so we'll probably have to fast time a day, so we'll keep doing it, right?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Alright, I'll grab the fast time when I go past the house. Fire Shadow, they're just like ice cream and chocolate. They're not that. My dad got some Reese's peanut butter Klondike bars recently. I can't taste the peanut butter. Can I not taste peanut butter? I just had that realization. Maybe I can't taste peanut butter. Because my taste is messed up since COVID. Like, those of you that don't know, I can't hardly eat, like, beef anymore. Beef just has this awful, like, rotten taste to it now. And, like, everybody around me is like, no, it's fine. I'm like, no, it's disgusting. I had a Wendy's burger the other day, and it was actually okay. It had a little bit of that taste to it, but there was enough other flavors that kind of offset it. But, like, country fried steak, I can't touch it anymore. I used to love it. Can't touch it. The smell of it just, oh, you know, turns me into Hank Hill. I wonder if I can't taste peanut butter then. Because Dad said this Klondike bars are great, and I'm like,
They're trash.
I just don't see it. They just tasted like ice cream and kind of weird chocolate, you know? You die with that red meat. I love me some, yeah. I love ground, like, beef, you know? Don't take that out of context, please. Dang it. I was gonna send that to Carson. But no, normally, like, you know, burgers, taco meat, like, all that stuff's fine. Like, I'm all about it. But ever since my COVID, it's just, I can't eat it. I can't do it.
Yeah, you have those post-COVID effects.
Yeah, I think it's just ongoing, lingering effects. Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, that's like a big thing. Post-COVID.
Plus 6, I hope not. I hope not. Rob, your trailers don't like to go on AI Helper. We're using, oh, hey, a Vineyard Tractor's on sale, chat. It's this trailer right here, Rob. But with the sides. And they did okay on AI, at least on Elm Creek. I don't know about here. We haven't really used any AI helpers. We've been just driving everything ourselves. Glad I didn't mess with your barb. Oh, jeez. Sorry, Sarge. I was looking at the other screen.
All good. All good.
Chat, these are the guys I have that help me in this. I almost run him off. I run him off the road. He's like, it's good. He knows. Sarge knows. I'm looking at a different screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole like lung issue for COVID. It wasn't too bad for me, I guess. We had COVID back Christmas of 2020. Christmas of 2020 is when we had it run through my house, and there were 3 out of the 4 of us that got it. I still say my aunt probably had it, but she was asymptomatic. It's like, how do you live in a house and not get it, you know? Your life just... Right, what was this? But it affected all 3 of us totally different. Like, Dad and I were pretty similar. I didn't lose any taste or any smell like when I had it. Mine was just like a bad cold, sore throat, really sore throat for a couple days there. Oh man, holy cow, nice. Yours was this Christmas. Sucks. Yeah. This server is not joinable, but if you are interested in joining a server, we do have a community server. You can find all the information for it in our Discord. If you're wanting to join this server and like come hang out with us and stuff, that's great. We're always looking for more players. but we can't just add people from Twitch stream from like chat right away. So if you want to do that, come in our team speak and hang out with us. And it can take anywhere from, you know, a month to longer. Who knows? Just depends on how we vibe, you know.
Gonna do that, but Bert beat me to it.
Do you pass the vibe check, you know? That's what it really depends. You know? None of your kids caught it. They were exposed 3 different times. The whole COVID thing is just amazing because it, you know, the way it affects everybody so different or doesn't affect people at all. Like, it's just, it's kind of wild, you know? It really is. It's actually insane the way it all is. But that's good. Your kids didn't get it. That's good. That is very good. Did you see Sarge like hesitate there, chat? Did you see that?
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about those little pillar things on the bridge and where not the dual catch it.
Not to mention I was coming on like your side of the road there. You know. Oh, these are the guys I have. They're great. Oh man. And I will say that, you know, even with doing like the charity and the sponsor and all the stuff, you know, to work for the team that I have around me, none of this would be possible, you know. You can join the Discord. Everybody's welcome in there. St. David Day. All right. Oh, they brought the flu home. See, I don't know your situation there, Barb, but like for me, you know, I work from home. I'm in my house. Well, I'm in my garage, close enough. I don't really go out much. I try not to. I go to my farm, you know, and that's usually just my dad and I down there. But I try not to, like, you know, I never was before COVID even like a social butterfly, like going to bars or anything like that. I don't do that, right? But it really annoyed me with COVID. Like, my dad and my brother, they brought it home to me. It's like, come on, guys. Y'all suck. And I vividly remember going to my farm with my dad the Sunday before Christmas, 2020. We go to the farm pretty much every Sunday. And he was coughing and sneezing and carrying on. And I just remember thinking, I'm going to get COVID. We didn't know at the time that he had it. But like somebody from his work went home sick like the Thursday before. And then it was the Sunday before Christmas. And I just remember because Christmas was on a Thursday, I think, in 2020. I think it was on a Thursday. And I just vividly remember him sneezing and stuff. And I was sitting in the truck and I'm just going, this is how I'm going to get sick. And sure enough, a couple days later, or like we went home that same day. When we came home, we found out my brother had spent the entire day in bed. He felt terrible. And I was just like, oh God, this is bad. You know, but at the time we didn't know anything was going on, like COVID related. We thought it was just a cold. And so yeah, once we found out that like pretty much everybody at Dad's work was sick, like it went through that place like crazy. We're talking like 15 people and every single person was sick. So once we found out like they were sick, then it was like, okay, Dad and my brother went and got tested because like, yeah, they were sicker at the time. I was kind of the last of the 3 of us to get it. But once they both tested positive, I was like, well, there's no point in me getting a test because I know it's going to come back positive. At the time, tests in our area were very limited. And so I kind of didn't feel like I wanted to even take a test away from somebody that needed it. Because, like, I knew I basically had it, you know? And then I remember after we felt better, it was a couple days after Christmas there. It was like his work closed for like 2 weeks, of course. And so we were going crazy just sitting in the house and like ordering DoorDash every day so we could like eat. Which, by the way, is very expensive when you're doing that like twice a week. But we like ran out of food in our house. And, I mean, we had people that could have got a grocery shop before us, but we just were lazy and ordered food. I didn't feel like cooking through the whole thing. My biggest thing, I was so tired during COVID. all I wanted to do was sleep. Like, I would sleep through the night. I'd get up, use the bathroom, and go find the recliner, and then just sleep all day. Like, that's what I did. Or sleep until I don't think I missed too many streams. I think I might have missed a couple, but I like kept going through it. But we Dad and I were like, you know what? Let's just like go for a drive. Just get out, you know. And the lady from our county health department called Dad. Okay. The lady from our county health department called Dad and was like, you know, ask him all these questions about where do you work and who else do you think you were exposed to and all this stuff. And he mentioned, like, you know, yeah, my son also, we're pretty sure about, you know, his son has it. He was referring to me, and she's like, well, where's he at? And then I was like, said hi or something. She's like, am I on speaker? And we're like, yeah, we got you on in the truck. I thought she was going to call the cops on us. Like, what are you two doing out in the truck? You're supposed to be at home. We're like, oh, we just wanted to go for a drive, and we're literally not stopping anywhere. You know, we took drinks with us, so we didn't have to, like, stop and get a drink. You know, we weren't going to roll down the windows and talk to anybody. Just out for a drive, just the two of us, you know. And she got, like, mad with us. How dare you? And it's like, lady, you try being trapped in your house and not being able to leave for, like, days on end. Tell me how you like it. So finally, once she realized that we were like being responsible about it, she was okay, but she was not very happy with us there for a minute. It was kind of amusing to us. So yeah, county health department, not happy. So yeah. Is 22 good? Yeah, 22 is good. Heck yeah. It definitely has some, it has some issues. They just put out patch 1.3 last week, and they fixed a lot of the issues. Oh, Trent, easy there. Trent's about to... Trent is just going full yeet with this loader right now. You
Not
like?
too bad in cab.
Oh, you're running cab? Wait, so should my timer be going double speed since you're running in cab too?
I've been running it mostly out of cab.
I was just playing. I'm just playing. Bert, you're probably not wrong. Probably not wrong, Bert. Just saying. Time to add the rest of the in-cab time to the timer. No, I'll do it after the stream. I have to like reach for a keyboard. It's a whole thing, chat. It's a whole thing. Plus I have to add 6 hours. I just don't want to see that big of a number, you know? It's gonna just morally beat me down, you know? Yeah, it's just gonna beat me down, chat. I just can't see I just don't want to see, you know, 23 hours, you know? Just don't want to see that, chat. Not gonna lie. But boy, when we get down to like being out of cab finally, oh, it's gonna be magical, isn't it, chat? Magical. Although for this like run here with the tree-lined roads, like in cab's probably the better way. You know? I mean, okay, never mind. It's not.
The future already for that road.
Yeah, all the trees are gonna get cut down. You're right.
Yeah.
I think we gonna bring a box chipper on here, to be honest. Assuming they work and stuff, you know. Oh man. Eelberry, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. The dumping point. But the dumping point for the grain bin right on the road. Pretty smart, a little adventurous too. Mrs. Professor. Huh? Bert, I know. This is Professor, what do you... What grain bid? Hi, by the way. Hello. Hope your day's well. Rob, that's funny. That is amusing. Mr. Professor, which stump point are you... I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about our bin in the homestead? The one that was, like, where we store our grain? Not sure. Sorry, it's going to be something really simple, and I'm just totally blanking on it right now, you know? Saying.
I wonder if she's talking about the train sell point.
Oh. I didn't put that there. I'll come to love first person farm sim. I don't know about that. Like the... Oh yeah, Mr. Professor, this is the south like train area. I didn't put this here. This would be something I would do though, yes. Yes, this would totally be something I would do, where you have to drive through a sell point to continue down the road. Yeah, no, that's placed by the map. That's not me, but that would 100% be something I would do. 100%. That was something I would do. Yeah. 1000%. That is definitely something I would do. Uh-huh. Bird, I didn't miss it. Don't worry. I didn't miss it. So chat, you know how my camera's in front of me, right? What do y'all think if my camera was over here to my right a little bit? I'm thinking when I rearrange my setup next Tuesday, by the way, I'm going to miss Tuesday's stream next week, taking the day off to rearrange my setup. I think I might go to like
John just whipping around the corner.
Dude, I'm full sended, Trent. Full send. Full send or no send, buddy? Oh, easy there, bud.
You were supposed to be coming in at really Mach 5.
I full send when I need to, and I drive appropriately when I need to. We'll clip that. Easy there, bud. Japers. But
15.
yeah, so next Tuesday, no stream. It's gonna be weird. I know. I'm sorry, chat. But if I take a Tuesday, in case something goes wrong in the rearranging, then I have Wednesday to fix it, because you know I don't stream Wednesdays. Although I did last week and I will this week, but not supposed to stream Wednesdays. Okay. Full stand. Turn the camera that way, see if I like it. Oh yeah, Bert. Yeah. I'm thinking for green screen reasons, it would make more sense to have it kind of to the side. Make sure it's my best side. See, it would make sense to me because I always look over here to chat. You know, so it'd be like right above you guys. You know, or I was kind of thinking about maybe doing it like in between these monitors or something. I don't know. Be a little different though, that's for sure. In-cab setup change. Yeah. Plus, I could, like, the goal is to be able to use my wheel setup again, right? Because, like, with the green screens, it just doesn't work right now. So the goal would be to use the wheel setup. So maybe on, like, a shorter stream, I could actually run that for Farm Sim. Probably wouldn't run it for a full stream. Or maybe, like, start, say, a Saturday stream and then, like, at break time, switch. Because, like, all I should really have to do is swing the microphone from one setup to the other. Like, move the microphone off of a mount over here, just pick the whole arm up, and move it to a mount over here. That's the plan. Because headphones are wireless. And then just switch scenes on OBS would be the thing. Kimmy, hello. Welcome in. How was work today? Probably boring, because everybody's job is boring, right?
Mine's not too bad.
Oh, Sarge, I'm sorry, that's my bad.
How are you guys?
You're late. Oh, Jimmy is late.
Somebody call Ron Pratt.
Ah, we're good. We're good, dog. Jimmy is late. You're right, Bert. He's okay. For a Tuesday. You want to see the flex? Want to see the picture? I got you. There it is. So actually, I think, chat, now, instead of reversing the setups, because that was the initial thought, was to reverse them, I think I'm literally just going to take everything and rotate it counterclockwise. A little bit, just... So this desk sits kind of square in the room. It'll sit at almost a 45-degree angle probably by the time I get done to the room. I think that's the strat. I'm literally just going to rotate everything to the left. Does that make sense? Yeah. I'm dangerous today. Just today. Today. Every day. That's my middle name. John Dangerous Plow. That's my name, chat. You had something you had to do. How dare you, Jimmy? I'm joking. I'm joking. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate. We need to fast time again. Jimmy, I'm sorry. I don't mean it. I'm just happy you're here at all, you know? Such a jerk. Oh, chat. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you definitely remember that, Mrs. Professor. John Dangerous Plow. That's my name. That name again is John Dangerous Plow. Not my name at all. First part is the other two. That name again is Mr. Plow. Man, Homer J. Simpson, you know? What a good guy. Sorry, Mr. Plow. Kimmy, I'm glad you're laughing, by the way. That is my goal, is to make people laugh, so hey. Winning, right, chat? Winning. Winning. Like Charlie Sheen up in here. Alright, here comes Sarge. Hopefully I won't clobber him again, chat. Ready?
And clobber.
Oh man, I'm in the trees over here. He didn't even cross the yellow or the white line with his tools. That was perfect driving there, Sarge. Awesome, Kimmy. Awesome, awesome. As a content creator, as a whatever you want to call my career, I heard this years ago, and I've always kind of believed that, like, you know, if I could make one person smile or one person laugh a day or whatever, I'm winning, you know? That's all it takes is one person, and I feel like I'm doing the right thing that day, you know? We crack you up. Sorry. I think that's a 500k with silage. I hope so. Hope so. Still have a little bit to go. We still have some to go. Oh, goodness me. Like making people laugh? I do too. I do too. You know, throughout my life, chat, A lot of people have told me that I'm kind of funny. And that I should try my hand at stand-up comedy. I always tell them there's one problem. They're all like, what? I prefer to sit. I should trade with Trent? No, Trent has a joystick. I'm good.
Still points full again.
Galactic, thank you. Not today, Kimmy, no. I can't do that every day. But we did raise $1,100 on Sunday night through Bits and Subs. I don't know if you were around for that, but yeah, we did raise $1,100 for No Kid Hungry. But I will, quick reminder. Okay, Galactic, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Quick reminder. World of Warships is still a thing. If you guys have never played World of Warships, or maybe you have an email that you haven't played World of Warships on, you catch my drift. Click the link down below or in the chat right now. Go get you some warships. If you already have it, you can sign in with a different email. Play long enough to research and purchase your first ship, which is literally the tutorial. It takes about 15 minutes. Trent is using the Logitech heavy equipment side panel, which has a joystick on it, which I have on my wheel setup, but like I said, I don't use my wheel setup right now. Farmer Nick has a real joystick, Thrustmaster joystick. So, as of last check, guys, we were at 15 out of 30 people. We get to 30 people on the warships thing. Then I get paid because it's obviously a sponsored thing, so there's money involved. I'm going to take a healthy portion of that money and donate it to No Kid Hungry. So if you guys want to support No Kid Hungry, go get you some warships, play it long enough to research and purchase your first ship. It only takes about 15 minutes. So if you guys can help me out there, I would greatly appreciate it.
Let's adopt some daddy.
Oh, no.
You could call me dangerous. I will definitely introduce myself as that from now on, yes. Okay. What was that? Tammy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $50 donation to No Kid Hungry. I do appreciate that. Chat, can we get some hype in the chat for Kimmy? Thank you so much for that. Do appreciate it. That's what you want to get. Don't buy the wheel that's associated with that stuff, though. The side panels are great. The wheel and pedals are terrible. Don't do it, chat. If I say that joke again, I have to donate to charity. For how long, Galactic? For the campaign?
Well, John, I need a couple minutes. I gotta take the little guy outside.
Okay, Sarge. All good.
I'll,
You're good.
yeah, I also know the thing. No, you fast timed it the other way. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Never
doing
mind.
slow fast time right now. We're good. We're good, Sarge.
All right.
You're fine.
Okay, because otherwise I was going back out.
No. You're good. Don't worry about that.
All right. Be back in a few.
All right. Yeah, Squirrely Dan. So our buddy Starms actually has dual joysticks that he mounted to his chair. He put some 2x4s underneath his computer chair. So he just sets his arms on his armrest and has dual joysticks for running logging equipment. Way cool. Way cool. Every time I say that joke, I should add another hour to the timer. No. Maybe. Y'all really don't like that joke, do you?
You see what I sent you there, John?
Wow, Trent.
I saw that in, I guess, NASA is launching a weather satellite for NOAA
Oh, that's
through
great.
UL8.
That's awesome. Kimmy, thank you so much for the $50 to No Kid Hungry. I do appreciate it very, very much.
Somebody said that in chat. I was like, that's great.
That's awesome. Storms. M Storms is his Twitch name. M Storms. His name's Matt. Great guy. Not Matt the Grain Arcade. Different Matt. Super nice guy. Yeah, he got that set up a while ago. I'm thinking about, if I start using the wheel setup, I'm thinking about getting a joystick, and then I would technically have dual joysticks. So I'd have one on the side panel on my right, and then have that one on my left for running like logging equipment. Would be really, really handy to have dual. So that's what I'm thinking about, but I have to start using my wheel setup before I can like invest any money on it, you know? Exactly.
Yeah, even with me, I just have to use A and D to turn.
Yeah. Exactly, Kibby. It's crazy to think that 1 in 6 kids is facing food insecurity issues. That is absolutely way too many. You know, it really isn't. If you really stop and think about it, and, you know, I don't want to like get emotional about it, but like we are changing people's lives through raising money for No Kid Hungry. We really are. And I appreciate y'all chat jumping on board and supporting it like you guys have this year. It's crazy. You know, we did a little over $2,000 last year, $2,500 or something, and that's still that's awesome. You know, this just has me very excited to see what's going to happen next year for Farming February. You know, I know it's not February anymore, and technically the event's over, but we're going to leave our campaign open at least till we get through the warship thing, because I would love to be able to donate a bunch of that warship money as well to No Kid Hungry. So, because at this point, I can personally guarantee if we get the warship thing, we'll be over $7 grand. Probably over that even. Depending on how the warship things goes, you know. Yeah. That's true as well, Sean. Extra Life, we'll get into Extra Life at some point. I might wait a little while. Because here's the thing. Chat, to be completely real with you guys and honest, and you guys know I'm pretty honest, or at least I hope you all think I'm pretty honest, because I am. I hate hounding you guys about money. I hate talking about money in general. It's not a fun topic for me. You know? I really just don't like talking about it. You're downloading it now with the link. Thank you so much for doing that. Remember, you play long enough to purchase your first ship. So literally it's a tutorial. That's it. It's like 15 minutes. That's it. You know? Oh, Rob, I understand, man. I understand not everybody can do it. But money is not something I like talking about. You know, it's kind of it's a weird topic, you know? And, you know, you're never going to see a donation goal for my pocket on my stream. You're never going to see a sub goal on my stream. I don't do those. I think those are gross personally. You know, you're never going to see a new PC fund goal. You're just never going to see anything like that from me, because I don't want to ask you guys for money. So when we do the charity thing, like, it really takes a lot out of me to ask you guys for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it actually takes a lot out of me to ask you guys for money, and I really don't like doing it. But in this case, you know, it's charity, it's a good cause. We're literally changing kids' lives. And it's something to rally behind. Obviously, you guys have. We all have. It's something to be proud of, too, you know? It really is. So, I appreciate y'all. Didn't see what. I didn't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about, Bert. Gotcha there, Bert. I didn't see a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. So that's why, wink wink, if you guys have already played Warships, but maybe you have a different email that you haven't played Warships under. Just log in with a different email. That's all you got to do. Play the game long enough to get your first ship. That's it. Not trying to like scam the system here, but it's based off emails. Yeah. 9 kids not hungry for an entire month. There you go. How crazy is that? That's crazy, you know? Literally changed people's lives. And, you know, Extra Life is a good one, too. We've been raising money for them for years. We've raised over $50,000 for them in the years we've been raising money for them. But I feel like the No Kid Hungry one just kind of hits me. It hits me different. You know, because children's hospitals are going to be there with or without our $50,000, let's be honest. That's kind of a drop in the bucket to their whole thing. Obviously, it's a super important cause. Obviously, it's a good cause. Obviously, I'm all about raising money for that, too. But with No Kid Hungry, it's just, I don't know, it hits me different, you know? It really does. And I'm really, really proud and really happy to be raising money, you know? And not to mention, chat, and this is going to take it on a little lighter note here. I don't know if you guys have checked the scoreboard when it comes to No Kid Hungry, but we might just be at the top by like a lot. I just ruined so many soybeans, dang it. We're at the top by a lot, chat. And
you ruined more.
Yeah, I did. That is something to be very proud of, you know? Being at the top of the scoreboard. Obviously, everybody who participated in No Kid Hungry, it's great that they did that. It's great that they raised money, obviously. But to say that we have the scoreboard, it's kind of a proud moment, you know? It's kind of a cool thing. I'll be petty like that for a minute when it comes to raising money for charity, right? Yo, the man, we are doing. How are you doing today? Appreciate everybody being here. The man, thanks for tuning in. How was work today? Trent's gonna flip my trailer. Jeez. Jeepers.
I was pushing the wrong way on the joystick.
Got you. I got you. Oh, Trent. You're driving.
I accidentally hit C, so I'm in cab.
I was like, you're driving in cab, aren't you? Oh, made a mess, chat.
Gotta get
Okay.
out of cab.
That's okay. It happens. Oh, goodness. Work is getting slow, but you're here and having fun on some farms. Yeah, very nice. Very nice, man. All right. What am I looking for? There we go. Another load of silage heading out, yo. All right.
Yeah, 172,000.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wowzers. Spillage in aisle 3, right? I guess I could hook up Sarge's trailer behind my tractor and run elbows, couldn't I? Could run that. A little silage spillage never hurt anybody, right? Never hurt anybody. It's okay. Oh, what are they doing down there today, Trent?
I don't know.
You know, Carson gets
chopsticks.
Carson gets a text every time the road's closed or open.
Yeah, I do too.
Do you really? How do you do that? What's the service?
The county's website.
Oh, you can sign up through the county's website for down there?
Yeah.
Even though you don't live in the county, you can still
Yeah, even though you don't live in the county. Like, I already got a text message 18 minutes ago saying that the beach was closed.
Hey, 'cause Carson wouldn't tell me his ways. I was like, how do you know this? You stalker, you. Golly, man. Kind of crazy.
It's great because then you know to pay attention
Yeah.
to TV.
Like, well, road's closed. Okay, something's going on. Wait, Mrs. Professor, do you get a text from the county down in Texas too? That's hilarious. I had no idea how y'all were doing that. Alright, dump it. Let's go.
I'll send it to the that one guy that doesn't talk.
Well, no, I'm not gonna sign up for it. That makes sense, Bert, but I just didn't realize that's how they did it for, like, Boca Chica, is what they're doing for Starbase. Yeah, that's what they're doing it for. I just didn't realize how they were doing it.
I guess they got another one tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Or at least the one today, tomorrow, and Thursday are.
Interesting. Imperial Mike, which bales make the most money? So bales are bales. It is based off the liters in the bale. So if you have a bigger bale, it is going to hold more liters. Square bales hold more liters than round bales because you can pack them denser, you know. So it's all about the bigger the bale, the better. Yes. Now, I will say, be careful if you're planning on wrapping bales. You can only wrap certain size bales, and actually in the shop here, it will tell you on the bale wrappers what size bales they can wrap. Okay, so it tells you because you can adjust your balers. So as far as which bale makes more money, it's going to be a square bale because you can put more material into a square bale. I hope that makes sense. Oh, sorry.
Base game edit.
In base game, yeah, no edits. So hope that makes sense. Almost missed it, Bert. Didn't miss it, Bert. Oh, Vigorous Bull, I forgot you're moving still. Well, Vigorous Bull, we will catch you, buddy. Good luck on the move. I hope you don't break too many dishes or something. Keep us up to date when you can, you know. For sure. Good luck on the move. We'll catch you when you can be back around, you know. We'll catch you. Have a good move. Moves suck. I've never moved. Moving people sucks. Just throwing that out there. So, as far as wrapping bales, the only bale you can actually wrap is a grass bale. So, you cut grass and you want to wrap it. Excuse me. You cut grass, you bale it. If you wrap it, it becomes silage after like a day and a half or 2 in-game days. Or in our case, months. Our months are set to 1 day. It becomes silage. Then you sell that bale as silage, not as grass. Silage is worth a lot more money than grass typically. So if you're looking to do baling for profit, mowing grass, baling it, wrapping it, letting it ferment the day and a half or whatever, and when you jump out and like point your icon at it, it'll tell you. I don't have any bales, so I can't show you, but it will tell you if it's silage or not, basically, on the little pop-up in the bottom right. So yeah, but silage is worth more money, yes, definitely, but you got to make sure you let it ferment. Doug, we were playing like 3s, 4s, maybe a 5 last night. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy in the warships there, Doug. Because a lot of the people that we're going to be playing with like tomorrow, they just got the game. So probably like, you know, a St. Louis, a 3. 2s, 3s, somewhere in there. We're not trying to get sweaty, you know. We're literally just playing for fun. And experiencing it with new players, which is always a good time. You know, that's all we're trying to do is just have some fun in the game.
If you get like XP and money through the training ground with other players.
Somebody was saying you had to be a level 15 to join the training. Is that a thing?
I don't know, because I'm above level 15.
That I don't know for sure either.
Okay. If we can do the training ground thing tomorrow, we'll do it. If we can't, then we'll, like, I'll just invite people that are online in the clan. You know, play a game or two with them, and then invite different people, and just try to play with a whole bunch of people.
Whenever I wasn't in the division, there is like clan brawl.
Okay.
I don't know if like that.
That's probably like
do with
clan versus clan.
Just the clan.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll look into it more before tomorrow. We'll get it figured out. But either way, I want to play with like the people that have been downloading it. You know, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Play with random people would be a good time.
Definitely.
Not random people, but like, you know, y'all out of chat. Not necessarily just the TeamSpeak crew.
As if there is a depth perception.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the plan for tomorrow night. About 7 p.m. Central, chat. And I did see that somebody on today, since I started streaming today, has unlocked their first ship. So whoever that was, thank you. Not sure who, but somebody did it.
The price went up a little, it looks like.
So we're at 16 now, chat. 16 out of 30 for the warship thing. Which is not bad. Bad at all. Alright. Alright.
123,000.
Clan battle season if you're in a clan. Pops, we're wanting to do just like us versus us. Is that a thing? I know, Pops, you play a lot of... Pops is big in the warship world. Pops is the guy. I've stalked your channel enough to know that. Just saying. We were talking about like the training ground thing, but we don't know if you have to be like a certain level. Because a lot of the people that would be joining would be like new, basically. Just bought it or just downloaded the game like yesterday. Not bought it, obviously. It's a free to play game. Yeah. That's what we're looking at. Sorry, Sarge. Training room or synchronized drop. Is that like everybody hits go at the same time? Because that's how Left got in our game last night. Our buddy Left, I turned around, I was like, why is this ship shooting at me? It was like a friendly ship. He's just shooting right off my bow, and I was like, who is this? Yeah, it was Left. It took him 10 games to get in with us. But he made it.
I was trying to time that.
Yeah, I don't think I timed it quite right. I got you there, Pops. I don't know if you saw last night, but we are doing some sponsored streams with Plural Warships. So trying to get some new players to download the game, or at least new emails. Cough, cough. You didn't hear me say that. We're trying to get some new people to download the game. If we get to 30 people, then obviously it's a sponsored, thing. So I will be getting money, and then I'm going to be donating a healthy portion of it to the charity No Kid Hungry that we've been raising money for. So usually using this Helmet Clock website for, oh my goodness. Wow. You're playing right now. Very nice. Did you download from the link? Build them. Did you download from the link? Yes, maybe. It is break time, Bert. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, see, I need to go outside and do down a tree or two before noon.
Okay. Bert, let me run this load and then I'll I'll go take my break because you're right. It is break time. Break times are important. You need to get up and stretch.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my break as well, so I'll be back.
All right. By the way, chat, air conditioning's on. 66 degrees and feeling great in here, just so everybody's aware. I feel like 75 out today or something, which I know I don't need air conditioning at 75. But remember, I have no ventilation. I don't have like a window I could open, and I wouldn't anyway, because like always from neighbors and dogs and stuff. So my option is to turn my AC on, so I don't get too hot. With the computers running in here at 73 degrees outside, which is what it is right now, it gets hot in here. It gets hot in here. And tomorrow, guys, of course, I won't be streaming during the day tomorrow. 77 degrees tomorrow. What? Maybe I should take my Christmas lights out of my tree that are still up, huh? Probably should do that tomorrow. Yeah, make my dad help me. Maybe we'll get that done tomorrow. That's a great idea, actually. Baked ZD. Sean, I'm coming over for dinner, okay? Yeah, that's not your... No. Yeah, Doug. No. No. Yeah, like I said, remember, a bunch of them are new players, and literally just trying to have some fun, goof off, you know, not taking it too serious, you know. Not trying to be the sweaty Fortnite boys building, you know, skyscrapers, you know. Just throwing it out there. Not trying to do that. All right. So yeah, literally just there to have some fun. And that's it. Liam, my day is going good. How was your day? I understand that, Doug. What I'm saying is if you roll up with a tier 8, we're all in like tier 2s, that's going to be a problem. You know, we probably wouldn't encourage that, you know? What I'm trying to say, Doug. You know, because you would just obliterate all of us. Like Benedict was in here last night. The kid plays warships, has for years, right? And he was saying he would do a 1v12. He would take 12 of us on. And he would probably still beat us. So.
Depending on what he was running.
Exactly, yeah. But, you know, that was...
But even then, I doubt it.
I mean, that's a lot of shift shooting at one ship, right? Just saying. So yeah, that's not what I want to encourage. You know, I just want to have fun. And if y'all are gonna be sweaty with it, then that ain't gonna happen.
Goof around, have a good time.
Yeah. Recommend how their internet's really. I'm sorry. Buffering. That's not good. You don't have Farming Simulator 22. I'm sorry, Liam. Sorry. Yeah, Sean, he was in chat last night because we were playing warships, and he came out. He was talking to us a little bit last night. I haven't talked to him in a while. Yeah, he was talking to us last night for a little bit. All right, chat, it is break time. I will pause the timer, chat. Don't worry. Don't worry. Pause the timer. Y'all can look at chickens, okay? Because there's literally nothing else to do right now. No, nothing to hire right now on the map, you know? Just saying. Sean, I'll do that before Thursday stream. I actually want to see the number countdown today and not just go right back up to, you know? I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I will. All right. Sarge, I'll be back in a few.
All right. See you in a minute.
All right, chat. Chat. The man I actually owe 6 more hours on top of that time that's over there right now. I owe 6 more hours, chat. I couldn't figure out how to make it go over a day earlier, so I just decided to start with 20 hours today, and then I'll add 6 at some point. Chat, I will be right back. It is my actually here, let's pop this up. Look at that, chat. We're up to 16 now. on the warships thing. Look at that. Appreciate y'all. It is break time.